We've always believed that lions know no fear, never backing down. But did you know a single small wound can be a death sentence? The king knows this. He turns away and walks. This isn't cowardice. This is how a king survives on these unforgiving plains. African lions, the wisdom of the mighty. Early morning on the Masai Mara grasslands. A male lion patrols his territory. His thick mane billows in the wind, muscles rippling beneath golden fur. From a distance, the roar of another male echoes across the savannah. A clear challenge. Most people assume two giants will charge into a fight to the death. But what happens next isn't what we usually expect. The lion stops, listens, turns, and walks in the opposite direction. No fight, just retreat. This isn't cowardice. This is wisdom. The story of the lion, king of the savannah, is really a story about intelligent survival, not reckless bravery. In popular culture, lions are portrayed as symbols of strength and courage. Fearless, always fighting to the end, never backing down. But over 30 years of field research reveals a completely different truth. Lions avoid conflict whenever possible, and that's exactly why they survive. The first reason is the risk of injury. A small wound in the wild isn't like one in a hospital. No antibiotics, no doctors, only infection and death. Studies in Kruger show that 30% of lions die from infected wounds after battles, not killed in combat, but dying slowly afterward. A deep bite to the leg means unable to hunt for 2 to 4 weeks. Can't hunt means no food. No food means starvation. So when facing an equal opponent, an intelligent lion calculates, is the benefit worth the risk? In most cases, the answer is no. The second reason is energy cost. A serious fight can burn 2,000 to 4,000 kilocalories in just minutes, the equivalent of a successful day's hunt. And unlike in movies, victory isn't guaranteed. Even when winning, both sides get injured. The victor still pays the price in energy and blood. This explains why lions typically use threat displays first. Loud roaring, mane display, imposing advances, all designed to avoid actual combat. If the opponent backs down, both benefit. The stronger keeps territory without expending energy. The weaker survives to find another opportunity. But there are opponents that even the strongest lions must avoid. African buffalo, when traveling in herds, are deadly threats with razor-sharp horns. A charge from a buffalo can gore through a lion's belly or break its ribs. There have been cases of lions killed instantly by buffalo. The risk is too high. So when encountering a large buffalo herd, lions typically choose to circle around or wait for a better opportunity. This isn't fear, it's survival strategy. Same with elephants. An adult elephant weighs 20 times more than a lion. Just one stomp or trunk swing can end a lion's life instantly. Research shows lions avoid elephants by at least 300 meters. When elephants advance, lions immediately retreat. No hesitation, no challenge, just distance. Even with hyenas, typically considered weaker, lions are careful. A lone lion will avoid a clan of 5 or more hyenas. Hyenas have the strongest bite force among carnivores, capable of crushing bone. 5 hyenas attacking simultaneously can inflict serious injury on a lion. With hippos, lions are even more cautious. Hippos have massive jaws and extremely aggressive temperaments. They won't hesitate to attack even unprovoked. Lions never hunt adult hippos. Even when hungry, they choose different prey. The risk of being crushed by hippo jaws far outweighs any benefit. Even within the pride, lions avoid unnecessary internal conflict. Females may compete for food, but rarely engage in serious fights with each other. They know that every member of the pride is vital to collective survival. Injuring a pride mate means weakening the entire group against outside threats. There's only one situation where lions willingly accept high risk: when cubs are threatened. This is when protective instinct overrides rational calculation. Lionesses will attack even hyenas or buffalo if they approach the cubs. In this case, genetic legacy matters more than individual survival. In 2026, understanding this behavior helps us conserve lions better. They need enough space to avoid unnecessary conflicts with humans and other animals. When territory shrinks, lions are forced to face more threats. They can't avoid them as they would in nature. Conflicts increase. Mortality rates rise accordingly. Lions teach us that true strength doesn't lie in fighting everything. It lies in knowing when to fight and when to walk away. They're not heavyweight boxers, always seeking opponents to defeat. They're strategists, calculating every risk, optimizing survival opportunities. And that's precisely why they are kings of the savannah. Not because they fight the most, but because they survive most wisely in this dangerous world. African grasslands under dawnlight. Here, life unfolds to nature's rhythm. Each new day brings new challenges. Early morning light spreads across the land. Temperature gradually rises. Life begins to awaken. Buffalo herds move slowly across the savannah, seeking food. Calves always stay close to mothers. Not far away, predatory eyes silently watch. Lions hide in tall grass. Distance gradually narrows. Lions, apex predators of this continent. Weight can reach 190 kilograms. strength concentrated in jaws and claws. Buffalo, weighing nearly 800 kilograms. Thick, hard horns form a natural shield. They live in herds to increase survival chances. When hunting in groups, lions possess clear advantage. They coordinate to separate prey, making success rate increase significantly. Tactics based on synchronized coordination. One individual attracts attention, while others silently approach from different directions. But today, a male lion acts alone. No support from others. The challenge thus becomes much greater. An adult male can still hunt alone when necessary. Its individual strength is still very formidable, but risk also increases correspondingly. The target is a buffalo that's separated from the herd. Safe distance gradually narrowing. Opportunity begins to show clearly. The lion accelerates. In brief seconds, it can reach speeds up to 80 kilometers per hour. All muscle groups mobilized. Buffalo detects danger. Instinct makes it turn to face. Not all prey choose to flee. The one-on-one confrontation begins. Lion tries to approach the flank or neck. Buffalo uses horns as defensive weapon. Buffalo charges at the lion. Sharp horns can cause serious injury. Lion dodges nimbly. The balance of power becomes clear. Buffalo weighs 4 times the lion, and each thrust carries tremendous destructive force. Lion tries to change attack angle, but buffalo always turns to face. Buffalo's tactic is simple, but extremely effective. From afar, sounds of other buffalo ring out. The herd is approaching. The situation begins to change. Another buffalo appears. Now it's 2 against 1. Nearly all the lion's advantages disappear. The entire buffalo herd coordinates attack. One in front, one trying to surround from behind. Lion has no easy escape route. Survival instinct forces the lion to make a decision. It turns and runs. Continuing to fight now is no longer reasonable. In nature, knowing when to retreat is also a survival skill. Injury can lead to slow death. Lion chooses to live to hunt another day. But not every escape goes smoothly. Sometimes, the entire buffalo herd discovers the lion. The situation becomes much more dangerous. A lion is exposed. The buffalo herd immediately surrounds. Numerical advantage completely overwhelming. Lion flees up a tree, terrified. Over 20, buffalo advance. Roars and snorting sounds echo everywhere. threat comes from all directions. With no other choice, the lion launches itself onto a nearby tree. Climbing ability, rarely used, saved it in this moment. Lion maintains balance standing on a branch about 3 meters high. Below on the ground, the buffalo herd hasn't left yet. They still guard the position, not taking eyes off the enemy. This buffalo behavior isn't revenge. It's herd protection instinct. Eliminating threat is top priority. Time passes. Temperature continues to rise. The buffalo herd begins to thirst, and concentration gradually decreases. A few begin to leave, others follow. The encirclement gradually dissolves. Lion remains in the tree observing the situation. Experience teaches patience. Hasty action could be dangerous. Only when the buffalo herd moves a bit farther does the lion begin to move. It climbs down, each step carefully calculated. Lion quickly seeks hiding place. A large branch lies nearby. It hides behind this natural barrier, creating safe distance. Now, defensive tactics completely replace offensive posture. A few buffalo discover the lion has descended and immediately return. Herd protection instinct activated again. They try to approach, but the lion uses front legs as weapons, claws sharp as knives, up to 38 millimeters long, unleashed precisely. Each swipe aims not to kill, but to maintain safe distance. Buffalo must retreat to avoid injury. Warning sounds ring out from both sides. Roars responding. Language of direct confrontation. The large branch becomes an effective shield. Buffalo cannot attack head-on, and lion maintains strategic position. Energy on both sides gradually depletes. Temperature exceeds 30 degrees Celsius. Each side's persistence has limits. The standoff drags on. Neither side wants to yield, but survival is more important than confrontation, bringing no desired results. Finally, the buffalo herd leaves again. In the distance, water source is waiting. Basic survival needs have spoken. Lion waits until completely safe, then slowly leaves the barrier. Today, survival is the only victory. Confrontations like this happen daily on African grasslands. No absolute victors, only those who know how to adapt. Lions and buffalo have coexisted for thousands of years. The relationship between hunter and prey shapes both species. Their evolution is intertwined. Currently, African lions are estimated at about 20,000 remaining. Numbers have decreased 43% in the past 3 decades. Habitat is shrinking. Buffalo have larger numbers, about 900,000 individuals. However, the future of both depends on habitat, intact ecosystems. Each encounter between lion and buffalo is part of a larger cycle. Natural balance maintains ecosystem health. Both species are indispensable. The male lion slowly advances towards shade. Its body needs rest. Tomorrow will bring new opportunities. The grassland continues operating to its own rhythm. Afternoon sun gradually softens. Life continues ceaselessly. In the natural world, no battle ends completely. Tomorrow, the cycle will repeat. That is life's nature. Lions and buffalo, hunter and prey. They are two sides of the same story. The existence of one species is bound to the other. Conservation is not just the story of a single species. Each creature holds a distinct role in life's network that needs protection. In 2026, the world stands at an important crossroads. Our direction today determines the future of these species. African grasslands still stand there, unchanging through time. Stories like this will continue to be told, as long as we protect where they unfold. Lion lies still in the darkness, gradually descending. Buffalo gather together as night falls. Life on the grasslands prepares for a new cycle. And between them, the endless battle will continue, not from hatred, but because that's how nature maintains balance. African grasslands, where life and death intertwine, where each day is a lesson about survival, where nature remains master. The dry season in Central Africa has lasted longer than usual. Temperatures rise above 40 degrees Celsius, and the ground cracks like ancient scars. Grasslands, once lush, are now reduced to dry dust. Trees stand bare. Water, the lifeblood of survival, is disappearing day by day. Within a radius of dozens of kilometers, only a single small waterhole remains. The water is thick and muddy, but it is all that's left. Every day, hundreds of animal species gather here, but not all will drink. Here, hierarchy decides who lives. African elephants can endure up to 3 days without water, but when thirst reaches its peak, a full-grown individual may need up to 200 liters a day. Lions depend less on drinking water than elephants, obtaining most of their moisture from prey. However, during extreme droughts, food sources also dwindle. Impalas can reach speeds of up to 90 kilometers per hour, But speed becomes meaningless when there is no water left to drink. Beneath the murky surface of the waterhole, Nile crocodiles can hold their breath for over an hour, silently waiting for a moment of weakness. The elephants arrive first. No other species can stop them. Weighing up to 6 tons, they hold absolute dominance at this waterhole. Their long trunks draw up the muddy water. They do not care whether it is clear or dirty, only that it provides enough moisture to survive another day. A single elephant may take up to 15 minutes to finish drinking. Other animals can only wait. There is no alternative. When the elephants leave, the lions slowly move in. No rush. Calm. Every step radiates power. Lions drink quickly. They dislike the muddy water, but their bodies need moisture. In the dry season, survival instincts always override preference. The impalas retreat even farther. They know that when lions appear, danger multiplies, not only from predators, but from the deadly waterhole itself. After the lions, the weaker species approach. The impalas move forward very slowly. Each step is a choice between life and death. They cannot drink for long like elephants or lions. Only a few quick sips at a time, then heads up, watching, listening, checking before continuing. Meanwhile, beneath the muddy water, the crocodiles silently move closer. No sound, no sign, just waiting for a single mistake. One young impala, driven by thirst, steps deeper than is safe. Just one more step. And that step is the last. The crocodile strikes in an instant. The survival instinct of the crocodile is no different from that of the impala. All act to survive within the same harsh natural cycle. The others remain standing, their thirst still unquenched. Now they must choose, wait longer, or risk everything once more in exchange for life. During the dry season, the waterhole is not just a place to drink. It becomes one of the most effective hunting grounds for lions. When prey lowers its guard to drink, that is when lions attack. A simple but deadly strategy. Yet lions do not always succeed. Impalas possess highly developed escape instincts, limiting hunting success to only around 30%. Extreme heat quickly exhausts both predator and prey. A prolonged chase can mean death for both sides. As a result, lions learn to conserve energy. They strike only when success is almost certain, an adaptation to unforgiving conditions. Africa's dry seasons are growing longer each year. By 2026, average temperatures have risen by about 2 degrees Celsius compared to a decade earlier. Waterholes once scattered across the savannah are disappearing. forcing animals to converge on the few remaining sources. This concentration increases competition and tension, pushing mortality rates of young animals up by as much as 50% during the dry season. Yet life remains resilient. The species here have endured thousands of years of adaptation. The question is whether they still have enough time. As the sun sets, temperatures slowly fall. The animals gain one more day of survival. Tomorrow, the cycle will repeat. This small waterhole is more than a place to drink. It is a crossroads of life and death, where the laws of nature are laid bare. In a rapidly changing world, waterholes like this are becoming increasingly precious. Protecting them means protecting life itself. The sun rises over the Serengeti Plains. The first light pierces the thin morning mist. A new day begins in Africa. This land is home to millions of living creatures, from tiny insects to massive elephants. Each species plays its role in the cycle of life. But here, life and death are tightly intertwined. Predators are an essential part of this world, maintaining balance within the ecosystem. Today we explore hunting strategies refined through millions of years of evolution, from raw power to complex technique. Lion, Panthera leo, Africa's largest big cat. Adult males weigh up to 190 kilograms and can reach speeds of 80 kilometers per hour. Lions hunt cooperatively, led primarily by lionesses. Their strategy relies on coordination, surrounding prey from multiple directions. Their primary weapon is the jaw. Canines reach up to 8 centimeters in length, curved and razor sharp. Bite force exceeds 650 psi. Strong enough to pierce thick hide and muscle. Their claws are retractable, measuring up to 38 millimeters, curved like blades. During the attack, claws extend to grip prey tightly, preventing escape. The final strike targets the throat or muzzle. The lower jaw clamps upward, the upper jaw presses down, crushing the neck or sealing the airway. The prey suffocates within minutes. This is evolution at work, not cruelty, but survival instinct. Lions regulate herbivore populations across the savanna. Leopard, Panthera pardus, named for the rosette patterns on its coat. Adult males weigh between 30 and 70 kilograms. Smaller than lions, but exceptionally agile. Leopard claws retract fully and are razor sharp, enabling astonishing climbing ability in tall trees. Canines measure around 5 centimeters. Powerful jaw muscles allow a sustained grip on prey. Bite force ranges from 300 to 310 pounds per square inch, weaker than a lion's, but perfectly optimized for a solitary hunting strategy. The leopard relies on ambush. It stalks within 5 meters before launching a sudden, explosive attack, claws locking onto the prey. The killing bite targets the throat. Smaller prey are bitten at the back of the neck. Larger animals are strangled until they suffocate. Precise and efficient. Afterwards, the leopard drags its kill into a tree, sometimes heavier than its own body weight, using jaw strength and full body power. Spotted hyena, Crocuta crocuta, one of the most misunderstood predators. In reality, a highly skilled hunter, living in clans of up to 80 individuals. Its greatest asset is its jaw. Bite force reaches up to 1,100 pounds per square inch. The strongest among carnivores of comparable size, nearly twice that of a lion. Specialized molars are thick, wide, and bone-hard, capable of crushing large bones, something no other predator can do, including lions. Hyenas hunt through endurance, chasing prey until it collapses from exhaustion, sometimes over many kilometers. Speed kills are unnecessary. This strategy is the result of evolution. In nature, there is no concept of mercy. Hyenas also serve as the savannah's cleanup crew. African wild dog, Lycaon pictus. Its scientific name means painted wolf. No two coats are alike. Each individual is unique. Wild dogs hunt in highly organized packs, achieving an astonishing 80% success rate, the highest among African predators, surpassing lions and leopards. Their canines are sharp and about 5 centimeters long, but their true weapon lies in the rear teeth, delivering rapid, repeated bites. The strategy is to exhaust and bleed prey gradually, not with a single fatal bite, but with hundreds of small wounds, fast and efficient. Bite force measures around 340 pounds per square inch, weaker than lions or hyenas, but compensated by speed, numbers, and teamwork. Nile crocodile, Crocodilus niloticus, the most ancient predator on this list, over 200 million years old, reaching lengths of 6 meters and weighing more than 700 kilograms. The Nile crocodile possesses the strongest bite force on Earth, up to 3,700 pounds per square inch, powerful enough to crush a buffalo's skull. No land animal rivals it. Its conical canines, 7 to 8 centimeters long, are designed for gripping, not chewing. Once embedded in muscle, escape is nearly impossible. The crocodile employs the infamous death roll, spinning violently after locking its jaws, tearing flesh from bone with devastating efficiency. Each predator has evolved along a unique path. Lions rely on strength and cooperation. Leopards combine jaw power with climbing skill. Hyenas wield unmatched bone-crushing jaws. Wild dogs depend on teamwork. Crocodiles deliver the most powerful bite on the planet. Each is perfect in its own way, and all are essential to the African savanna. Across the vast African plains, early sunlight filters through a thin veil of mist. This is a kingdom shared by hundreds of species. Beneath the illusion of harmony lie constant, unexpected encounters. Every animal carries its own tools for survival. Beneath thorny trees, inside cool underground burrows, lives a creature marked by striking black and white fur, the honey badger. Its name comes from its habit of raiding beehives, but its true reputation is built on an uncompromising attitude toward life in the wild. The black underbelly and pale gray-white back form a bold warning signal. Stay away. Weighing only 9 to 16 kilograms, the honey badger is built for power. Long, sharp claws serve as formidable weapons for both attack and defense. It possesses the thickest skin of any mammal. A 6mm layer protects it from leopard claws and even cobra venom. Its resistance to venom is not absolute, but sufficient to survive. After a bite, it may fall unconscious for hours, then wake and continue as if nothing happened. Another unique weapon is its scent glands. When threatened, the honey badger releases a powerful, foul odor that disorients enemies. An omnivore by nature, it feeds on rodents, venomous snakes, fruit, but its favorite target remains beehives. When a hive is found, thousands of angry bees are no deterrent. Thick fur and tough skin allow the honey badger to push through the swarm. It even shares a remarkable partnership with the honey guide bird. The bird leads the way, the badger breaks the hive, and both feast. One afternoon on the savannah, a honey badger digs in search of rodents. Nearby, a clan of spotted hyenas notices it. With numbers on their side, the hyenas approach, but the honey badger does not flee. It stops, turns, and growls in warning. The lead hyena moves closer. Instantly, the honey badger charges, claws swinging. The hyena recoils. Others attempt to circle from behind, but the badger pivots quickly, always facing every direction at once. After minutes of tension, the hyenas decide the prey is not worth the risk. They withdraw, seeking an easier meal. An encounter with a lion is different. A young male lion approaches a resting honey badger, 190 kilograms versus 12. The honey badger shows no fear. Its fur bristles. It hisses violently and advances straight toward the lion. A direct challenge. Despite its size advantage, the lion often chooses to back away. It understands that bites to the face, eyes, or sensitive areas are injuries not worth risking. African wild dogs pose a more complex threat. They hunt in highly coordinated packs of 10 to 15 individuals. When surrounded, the honey badger adopts a defensive strategy, pressing against cover, exposing only one direction of attack, neutralizing numerical advantage. From this position, it confronts attackers head-on. Any dog that comes close meets sharp claws and powerful jaws. What gives wild dogs pause is not aggression, but calculation. Is this prey worth the injury? In most cases, the answer is no. The energy cost and risk outweigh the reward of such a small target. This is the honey badger's greatest weapon, not raw strength, but the ability to force predators to reconsider their choice. Biologists call this a cost-benefit strategy. The honey badger turns every attack into a losing investment. In the savanna ecosystem, honey badgers help control rodent and reptile populations. Yet they face growing threats, habitat loss from agriculture, conservation programs now work with local communities to create shared spaces where humans and honey badgers can coexist. The honey badger, small but never weak. Proof that in nature, strength does not come from size alone. As night falls over the African plains, the honey badger continues its journey, solitary but never insignificant. The African savanna stretches endlessly. Early morning sun casts gold on dry grass. The horizon undulates with herds of living animals. This land is not just home to mighty hunters, but also contains nature's extraordinary architectural works. Under harsh sunlight and freezing nights, nature's architects have built sturdy homes. From high above to deep underground, each creature has created a dwelling suited to its life. High in tree branches are sociable weaver birds, Phalateris socius, architects of the world's largest bird nest. A single nest can house 500 individuals, weighing over 1 ton, spanning up to 7 meters on acacia trees. Truly impressive numbers. Each bird is an artisan. Day after day, they weave strands of dry grass into separate small chambers. This structure is not built in a day. Generation after generation, perfecting every detail. The nest structure is intelligently designed. Central chambers retain heat at night. Outer chambers stay cool during the day. At night, savanna temperatures drop to 10 degrees Celsius, but inside the nest remains warm as daytime. When the sun rises high, temperatures increase to 40 degrees. Outer chambers become cool refuges. This bird nest is not just a private home. It becomes a community where other species also find shelter. African pygmy owls often occupy abandoned chambers as breeding sites. Lizards find hiding places between crevices. A weaver nest can survive over 100 years, through rain and sun, storms and winds, still standing firm. This is proof of the power of cooperation. No single individual could accomplish this alone. This straw city is a symbol of resilience and collective intelligence in wild nature. Towering in the middle of the savanna are earthen towers rising beyond human height. These are termite constructions. Macro terms, tower-building termites create mounds that can reach up to 8 meters high and solid as concrete. Each tower is built from soil, saliva, and feces. Millions of termites work ceaselessly to create massive structures lasting decades. Inside is an underground city consisting of fungus-growing chambers, queen's chamber, food storage, and an intricate network of connecting tunnels. But most remarkable is the ventilation system, a design so intelligent that humans have had to study and apply it to their own structures. Hot air from deep levels is channeled up and exits through the central shaft, while cool air from outside is drawn in through ventilation slits near ground level. This maintains internal temperature at a stable level around 30 degrees Celsius, even when external temperature reaches 45 degrees. Termite mounds are not just dwellings, but farms, hospitals, and fortresses protecting the queen and millions of colony members. When abandoned, they continue to play important ecological roles, becoming shelter for many other species like cobras, owls, and large lizards. These earthen towers can exist for decades, helping shape the landscape and becoming characteristic landmarks of the savanna. These tiny architects have created one of the most enduring legacies of African wild nature. Beneath the arid soil layer is a hidden world where naked mole rats heterocephalous glaber build an underground empire. This strange rodent species lives in complete darkness, with bare hairless skin and developed incisors like specialized digging tools. Their tunnel system can extend for kilometers, with complex structure no different from a true underground city. Each area has clearly assigned functions. Communal sleeping quarters are at the deepest level, where temperature is stable and security is highest. The Queen's Chamber is the reproductive center of the entire colony, where only one female undertakes the breeding role and maintains the population of up to hundreds of individuals. Food storage contains tubers and roots collected from the surface, allowing the colony to stockpile food for months. Their digging technique is particularly efficient. One individual uses incisors to excavate soil, while other individuals coordinate in assembly line fashion, successively pushing soil backward. On the surface, small earth mounds gradually appear, surface signs of a vast and complex construction system hidden deep below. Naked mole rats can live up to 30 years, a record lifespan among rodents. The secret lies in the underground home they create. Additionally, not all weaver birds live communally. Masked weaver birds, Ploceus vellatus, are solitary artisans. Males build nests to attract females. Each breeding season, they can weave up to 3 different nests. Nests are pear-shaped or boot-shaped, hanging suspended from thin branches. The entrance is a narrow tunnel at the bottom. This design is not random. Snakes and monkeys can hardly squeeze through such a narrow, downward-facing entrance. Location is also carefully chosen. Thin branches hanging over water or thorn bushes are ideal choices. These nests can withstand rain and wind throughout breeding season, proof of the craftsmanship of these tiny artisans. Warthogs, Phacochorus africanus, don't build burrows from scratch, but they are talented renovation architects. They find abandoned burrows of aardvarks or anteaters, then renovate them to suit their needs. Particularly, warthogs always back into burrows, not turning their heads in. Heads face outward, ready to defend. Their sharp tusks are formidable weapons. Even lions hesitate to attack warthogs in narrow burrows. During the day, they forage. At night, they return to safe burrows. This is simple but effective living rhythm. Spotted hyenas, crocuta, also live in burrows, but their burrows are more complex with multiple entrances and exits. A hyena burrow can have up to 5 entrances. When in danger, they escape through another exit, evading enemies. These burrows are not just shelters. This is where females give birth and raise the next generation in safety. The African savanna is not just wilderness, but also a museum of nature's architecture. These architects have no blueprints or modern tools, relying only on instinct and millions of years of evolution. Each home is a complete solution to harsh environmental challenges: scorching heat, freezing cold, enemies, and time. But by 2026, these architects are facing a new challenge. Climate change is altering their very living environment. The future of these magnificent works depends on the fragile balance between nature and human impact. The savanna still exists, silently waiting.